For today's lesson, we're going to be looking at writing expressions. Now, the last time we found out how to evaluate expressions, and that's when we were given an expression with a variable. So it was something like 2 times x plus 3 minus 1. And evaluating was just solving the expression. Today we're going to be given something that's kind of like a word problem, and we're going to find out how to take the word problem and write an expression using it. So let's look at our first sentence here. 5 more than twice a number. Now when I read through these, I want little key words to pop out in my mind because it's going to help me write the expression. If it tells me to find a product, I know it's going to be multiplication. If it mentions the sum, it's going to be addition. If it says anything about the difference, it'll be subtraction. And if it mentions a quotient, I know that it's going to be division. So I'm just going to pay careful attention to all these sentences. Now back to the first one. 5 more than twice a number. That 5 more part, I'm already thinking that it's going to have addition in it. And since it said twice a number, I'm thinking that's going to be multiplication. And then I'm going to have a variable and have to multiply it by 2. So let's write this out as an expression. 5 more than twice a number. Well, it's going to be 2 times my variable x because it only says a number. It doesn't actually give me that number. And since it's 5 more, I want to add 5 to it. So to write this expression, it ends up being 2x or 2 times x plus 5. Let's look at the second one. The sum of 2 and a number to the 4th power. So just like I told you before, that key word sum pops up. So I know that this is going to have addition, and it's telling me a number to the 4th power. So I'm going to come up with a variable, and I'm going to put it to the 4th power. So I'm going to do that right now. A number to the 4th power. I don't know what the number is because they didn't tell me. So I will make it an x to the 4th power. That part's already been taken care of. So now it says the sum of 2 and a number to the 4th power. So 2, and since it's the sum, I do addition, it ends up being 2 plus x to the 4th power. Now let's look at 2 more. Now my next 2 problems, I'm going to do the same thing as I did in the first 2 problems. I want to look at for those key words, such as quotient, product, difference, sum, times, multiply, anything that's going to help me write my expression. So this third sentence says 3 times, that should be my key word there, 3 times the difference, there's another key, of a number and 2. So they didn't give me the number yet, so I'm going to put it down as an x. And since it's the difference, it's going to be subtraction. I know it's 2. So I end up with x minus 2, and I want to multiply it by 3. So simply 3 times x minus 2. If we look at the bottom one, 4 decreased by the quotient. There's 2 tips there, quotient and decreased. Decreased means it's going to be subtraction. Quotient means there's going to be some division. So 4 decreased by the quotient of a number and 7. So 4 is being decreased by something. So it'll be 4 minus the quotient of a number and 7. A number is always going to be x. And since I'm dividing, what am I dividing by? 7. It ends up being 4 minus x divided by 7.